years as a housewife. It's child trafficking already.
Of course.
Child trafficking. So you shouldn't have a housewife that is less than 12 years.
Tune in to Danfo Conversations with Ireti Bakare-Yusuf every Friday from 1 to 2:30 p.m. right here on your number one station for talk, 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Welcome to Danfo Conversations. The only Danfo that goes jiggy jaga jiggy jaga jiggy jaga jiggy. Yes, David was giving you the hype. Unfortunately, I'm not young enough, but some of you are young enough to enter. Some of you know kids, right, who are young enough. So please, David will be back again to tell you more about that. Right, so what are we talking about today? Yes, last week I had two brilliant guests. I got lots, even personal messages from people, from friends and, acquaintances who are on my WhatsApp who said, Ireti, thank you so much for that. Really enjoyed it. Great perspective, etc. Now, here's the thing. Today, or was it yesterday? Yesterday, the Minister of Finance, the Finance Minister, said, and I'm sure you've probably heard this, and this is what I had actually had another topic that I wanted us to discuss, but I think this is perhaps much sort of more urgent because I've always wondered myself. So here's what he said. He said, where are we? The federal government on Thursday said that 25 million Nigerians have so far benefited from the 25,000 conditional cash transfer. Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, stated this after the National Economic Council, which is what we call the NEC, meeting presided over by Vice President Kashim Shettima. He outlined the measures taken by President Bola Tinubu's administration to alleviate the hardships faced by Nigerians due to subsidy removal and other ongoing reforms. He further revealed that over the past 5 days, approximately 11,000 beneficiaries have received 3.5 billion through the Consumer Credit Scheme. He added that over 90 billion has been disbursed to 500,000 Nigerian students through the Student Loan Scheme. So, I'd like you to write it down so you can call me about that. Again, let's not get into that, what are we going to do with the economy? They're killing us. I would like us to stay on topic. The question is, do you know, or are you, and if you like, if you are and you want to stay anonymous, please go ahead and do that. Do you know, or are you one of the 25 million Nigerians who have received the 25,000 cash transfer? Are you one? Do you know of one? Kindly call me on 0201 277 0993. Female line is 0201 465 7190, or send me a WhatsApp on 0809 597 5805. It also went on to say that 11,000 beneficiaries have received the 3.5 billion through the Consumer Credit Scheme. Are you one? Do you know of anyone? Please, you can call anonymously. This is a truth finding show. We want this Danfo to drive all the way to the truth as far as we can, given that we can't access 25 million Nigerians, but we do know that we can access over 1 million Nigerians because this is Nigeria Info 99.3 FM. I would also like to know if you know or if you are one of the over 90 billion, half a million Nigerian who have received 90 billion in the student loan scheme. So is your child one? Is your child aware of a friend that has won? You are already calling. Again, I really do not want to make this about complaining about PDP, APC, ACP, Labour Party. Don't. I would like this. I want this down for today, like we did last week. Today again, we're going on a truth-finding mission, right? So, 25,000 naira cash transfer, 11,000 beneficiaries of the Consumer Credit Scheme, and the student loan. Are you one? Do you know of one? Call me. Let's talk. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good afternoon. Hello, Koboko.
It's Professor. I'm now Professor of Technology.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Something happened yesterday.
No, I don't want to talk about what happened yesterday. I would like to talk about this topic.
Okay. They should show us the list for the people that collected the 25,000. Now, so they say they feed our children during Kuru 2,000 naira package. They send 4,000 fines. So let me tell you, sister, many people are doing for so-called. If you come to us and see what will happen.
I know, Koboko. You are not telling me something. No, listen. You are not telling me something I don't know. What I do want to know is, do you know anybody that has received the 25,000 cash transfer? Yes or no?
Many people. About 50 people yesterday, as I had the news yesterday morning. Nobody don't collect their money.
Thank you very much.
I don't know who they give their money.
Indeed, Nadem, no. Thank you very much. Right, you've all heard. I'm going to be strict. All right? Because we're not going to keep veering left, right, and never reaching anywhere. Let's talk. Hello.
Hello, Sisi Oge.
Good afternoon, sir. What's your name and where are you calling from, sir?
Good afternoon. My name is Ambrose.
Ambrose, how are you?
I live in Moway.
Amen. Go on, tell me.
I remembered when the government just entered, they told some of us that some people in Abuja said we should send our accounts that they want to send good money, not 25,000. Because I don't have what I want to use 25,000 for. Then we had a group, then they kept on sending messages that very soon, and that was how that group faded off.
Right.
I don't know anybody that has received. Even I have children in the university. They try to apply for that student loan. It just wouldn't click.
What do you mean by it? What do you mean by it wouldn't click?
They could not click it.
Well, hold on. Some are clicking it. That's one of the reasons, because I went on Twitter and I read those who are saying they have. So what is it that was going wrong?
That was about 4 or 5 months ago. Some of them have even, some of my children that I'm talking about, they have graduated now. But I'm talking of that time, immediately it came out. They could not click. So the student loan, nothing. The cash transfer, I don't know of anybody. You know. So, well, probably somebody before the end of the program, somebody will call, but I don't know of any.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. God bless you too. Did you hear that? That's how we have a conversation, an honest conversation on the road to exploring the truth and reality. And even if we don't find it, it doesn't mean there are no 25 million. But I just know that if there are, somebody must be able to say. So whether it's you and you want to be anonymous, or whether you know somebody, please say. That's the cash transfer, 25,000 naira to 25 million. That's the credit scheme, and that's also the student loan. Let's talk. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Is that Rapachiku? No, merchantman.
Yeah. This is
How are you?
Man. I'm fine, ma'am. How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm very good, thank you.
Yeah, it resonates from your voice.
Yeah.
Actually, Sisoge, just like this last caller submitted, during the course of Money Crossfire and Sheriff's program, somebody confirmed that her phone was almost exploding last week or some time ago.
Mm-hmm.
That she had some people that actually got the money.
Mm-hmm.
I was very surprised because that was like a sound from the mercury or from the mass. If somebody's phone will be ringing, getting disturbance from people who had actually received the money, then I wonder what kind of network that I used that even one call I could not get, or I can't even see anybody on the street who had collected the money. So sometimes I begin to imagine the kind of course we make on the radio, either to promote the government from the angle of personal views. But my own submission as an individual is I have not known, I have not seen, and I have not heard of anybody who had collected the money from the government. Thank you very much, Sisoge.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Hello, we have a minute before we go on break. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Sisoge.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from? We have a minute.
It is Wale Koya speaking for me.
Wale, go ahead. 1 minute.
During the Sheriff program this morning, somebody actually called to confirm that she received the sum of 25,000 naira.
Okay.
4 months ago.
Okay.
No, September. She called.
September. So we're in October. We're just in. So a month ago.
Yeah, a month ago.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
God bless you. We'll be right back. Do we still have time? We have time, right? I have WhatsApp message. I can't see my WhatsApp message, even though I have WhatsApp message. Why can't I see my WhatsApp message? Okay. All right. We'll be right back after this break.
If a leader is not informed, he's bound to be deformed.
So many organizations don't even have a workplace sexual harassment procedure or reporting channel. So if there's no place to even report, how do I even report these issues?
AstraZeneca and Moderna vaccines cannot be mixed.
You cannot say bring that one too.
I cannot say bring that one too. Make I just manage them. No.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Let's.
The stories that matter to you from across the street to across the globe.
There was a general complaint of voter apathy. What do you think was responsible for that?
This is what this man is telling America. You sew clothes of hush puppies. You do this. Sewing clothes. You also use deputy inspector general police. What a shame.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
With information comes power.
We give you more power with information.
99.3
Nigeria Info. You are listening to your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
This November, prepare for an epic clash of intellects. I Beg to Differ Secondary School Debate Competition is back. November the 11th, 2024, 32 of Lagos's brightest secondary school students will step up to the mic, where words become weapons and ideas ignite battles. From Monday, November the 11th at 4 p.m., they'll face off in fierce debates with only one goal: to be crowned the I Beg to Differ champion. Every round is a fight for glory, where one brilliant mind will rise above the rest. Who will be crowned the champion of thought? The ultimate showdown of wit, wisdom, and will is about to begin. I Beg to Differ. Secondary School Debate Competition Season 8 commences Monday, November the 11th at 4 p.m. For sponsorship, please call or WhatsApp 0805-581-5844. I Beg to Differ is proudly supported by Card Center Nigeria Limited, Obiwizi, and Lucas Green Fashion House.
Get ready for maximum fun and entertainment this November as Generous Entertainment presents Standing Ovation. Spontaneity Overdose with Ovie the Generous. Comedy by Akbararo, MC Shakara, MC Adopikin, ATM, MC Monica, MOP, Frances, Fred the Comedian, Short Family, MC Kefas, Mr. McCarthy Dondu. On the Wheels of Steel is DJ Indo. Special guest appearance by Charles Inoji, Chinedu Ikedeze, and Monica Friday. Date is Sunday, 3rd November 2024 by 5 p.m. Venue, Sweets International, Vistana, VGC, Lekki, Lagos. Tickets regular 10K, VIP 25K, and table 1 million naira. Single seats on the table is also available. Get your tickets at www.eventful.ng or call 0706-270-1243. Standing Ovation with Ovie the Generous is proudly sponsored by Delta Force Blue, Drink Some, Tapista Tomato Mix, Esso Properties, Media Support, Nigeria Info. This event is packaged by No Reels Event and Bells Media.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
Your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Let us dive into the heart of global affairs.
We go beyond the headlines and into the real stories shaping our world.
Why pay more than $200 million to have 1,000 Kenyan soldiers come to Haiti when we could use that money to train the police?
What you've done with your grief is actually to spread it and give it and turn it into the love.
This served Netanyahu because he didn't think Hamas would ever be a serious military threat.
Congo is a country with so much wealth. The people have been fighting to regain control.
From the corridors of power to the front lines of change, Borderline brings you in with analysis of the issues.
The U.S. has power over them. Most of them will steal money from Haiti and invest in the U.S.
So people who support Sonko and Jumai 5, over half of them don't have a voter's card.
Sounds like Nigeria.
Join Ireti Bakare-Yusuf on Borderlines as she engages with policymakers and thought leaders,
giving you perspectives and insights you won't find anywhere else.
Be part of the conversation. Join us live.
Your voice matters on Borderlines as we explore the complexities.
Every Friday at 4 p.m.
on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Stay informed, stay engaged.
Step into the conversation.
Welcome back to Danfo Conversations, right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back to Danfo Conversations. We're going to truth. I want to know, do you or are you one of the 25 million Nigerians, 5 million households who have received the 25,000 naira cash transfer? Do you know any of the 11,000 people who have received the help for the business? Or do you know any student, or is your child one of the students who has received the student loan? Let's talk. Hello? Okay, you've cut off. Right, so, hello?
Hello, Silge.
Good afternoon.
This is Adeshewa from Ikorodu.
I love that name. Do you know, that's one of my favorite names.
It's been a while.
Yes, indeed. Welcome.
See, actually, I don't used to call on your show, but what Merchant Man said now, I own up to things as I am. I don't hide. I was the person that said my phone wanted to blow off, and it was the truth.
Okay.
Was that I belong to a group, many groups like that, and what made me to be a socialized person is because of Nigeria Info. So they get first-hand information from me very well. So if anything comes from the federal government, I always get it on those groups. But before I click any link or I fill any form or I do anything, I ask questions. You know, some people are using those kind of links to defraud people. So I filled a form in August. And like 3 days ago now, last week now, almost 3-4 days here. My friends that have been on that group have been calling me, have you received your own 25K? I said, where? I've not received. Like 12 of them have called me to tell me that, yes, they've received it. So, Merchant Man, I own up. I own up to what
12, hold on, just go slowly. So 12 of them have received 25,000.
25K cash.
Yeah, the cash transfer.
Like
12
yes.
Out of how many you have in that group?
I don't know, but all I know is that 12 of them.
No, how many do you have in the group? Shabi, it's a WhatsApp group.
We are almost like 600.
Okay, only 12 of them have received.
Some did not fill the form. Not everybody filled this now.
That's part of the problem.
Because why I understand some people that some are using it to defraud.
Yes.
Some will say it's a scam. But I ask question, are you sure this thing is real? Are you sure this thing? But I don't think it's this one that they are paying. This one was a Buhari Kinekon.
Oh, no. That was
like
Buhari.
that.
This is Tinubu's intervention.
2 weeks ago. It was given 2 weeks ago. They say started giving them.
It was, hold on. The money was given 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Then it wasn't Buhari. Then it wasn't part of Buhari's intervention.
It wasn't this one because we've not even seen the form of this one that they are talking about. I've not seen the,
okay, Adeshewa, I'm loving. Yes, I do, my love. I'm loving your call. So I'm going to ask you to do something.
Okay.
Can you just Google the what's it called? Government cash transfer, Tinubu or whatever. I can't remember what it's called now. I would like you to Google it. I'm going to see if I can find a link for you. If I can find the link that's kosher. But Google it because you sound like you're really, really good at actually checking out these things. And I'd like you to be able to call back. Zainab, can you please take a look at his number? Don't say your number. We're going to keep your number because you have 600. Are there 600 lower working class members of the masses?
Most of us are teachers.
When you say most, what is most?
That's a Nigerian teachers platform.
Okay, Nigerian teachers.
Yes,
right.
Yes, Nigerian teachers.
So would Nigerian teachers, this is the other thing I want you, I'm so loving your call. This is the other thing I want you to check if Nigerian teachers will fall into that. Zainab, have you got the number? Okay, we've gotten your number. Do the research for me, please. And then come check it. If you can call back, or we will try to call you back, or I will follow up with you next Friday.
No problem.
All right.
Tell me the link again.
It's called. I think it's called conditional. Is it conditional cash transfer? Yes, I think it's called conditional transfer. Yeah, just put plus Tinubu. Yes, plus Tinubu intervention or whatever. Yes.
I'll go through it now.
All right, my love.
Okay.
Thank you, Adeshewa. Thank you. Right. Are we back? Right? Okay. Right. So I have a message here from who do I have? Godwin, Elder Godwin Nnemchukwu in Ogun State said, Sisi Oge, without adequate statistics, these figures are stunning. Are shunning around. Oh, these figures they are shunning around cannot be taken seriously. Moreover, it's absolutely misplaced priority to continue to share money instead of proper infrastructure development and job creation. Enough of these handouts and palliatives, Elder Godwin. Thank you, Elder Godwin. I have a response to that, but I'll come back. I have not received any money from this government, but early this year, my daughter received 25,000 naira from Union Bank. What for? You should have said what for, but I appreciate that message. I really, really, really do. What have I got? I greet you all, and I pray that my dear country, Nigeria, will never be tired until God. Sorry, this is not praying. Where complaints and lamentations. What in good can you? Oh, jeez. If you're going to be sending me prayers, stop it, please. This is a call, a discussion. You should know by now that this government will tell you that the beneficiary of the 25,000 don't have access to radio or phones or the internet, that they're the poorest of the poor. In their words, I may dare say the exercise might be one in futility. If the government is to be believed, no one came up to say they've received it. That is if the government is saying the truth. That's I wish you luck, Richard from Lagos. Well, Richard, you're wrong. You're wrong, you see, because I'll tell you why. Radio still remains actually the biggest media platform for the masses, right? So government haven't said that. I am saying, and you remember when I criticized Remi Tinubu on this show, and I said, instead of her coming out with all this nonsensical rhetorics that she has a habit of she's doing a farm in the backyard of Aso Rock and, dishing out her Shoebi, that's totally pointless and ugly, if I may say so. Totally ugly. I would not be caught dead in that thing. Anyway, aside of that, one of the things that I said then when I criticized what our actions and our utterances was that what she could do with her office is actually to engage people, because she has access to resources, to engage people by sending them out to actually do these checks physically. Okay, that would be a way of her supporting her husband, our president's work, and also a way of supporting the masses. Instead of all these nonsensical, what was it? There was the other one was food or something. Anyway, I'm not about complaints. So yes, it's not an exercise in futility. Some do. 25 million is too big a number. But you must also remember that Nigeria is a country of some 200 million plus people. Right? Our radio station has over 1 million customers. It's possible that they might not get through. It's possible that those people are not calling. There's all sorts of things. And let me tell you the one thing I've learned in this Nigeria. Those who get government benefits never speak out. Yep. They never do. And there is a point to benefit to answer the previous message, Elder Godwin. Elder Godwin, as you know, I grew up in the UK where we have unemployment benefit, right? Where we have social security. This is a form of government social security. In a country where taxes are paid, government is supposed to provide some sort of cash social security to the masses. That is the very low bottom of the pyramid, those who need it. And that is what this is about. And it doesn't mean government shouldn't do infrastructure. Tinubu is building. He's just done one. They've just launched one in Sokoto and all that. The infrastructure is happening. We cannot keep saying either or. This is a federal government. They should be able to walk and chew gum at the same time. Right. I gotta go? Yeah, I'll be right back after this.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, do not forget I Beg to Differ returns on the 11th of November 2024. Now, 32 of Lagos's brightest secondary school students will be stepping up to the mic to show just how good they are, how intellectual they are, how smart they are. They will be arguing it out for the chance to be called the I Beg to Differ debate champion in the 8th season. Every round is going to be a fight for glory, and one brilliant mind will rise above the rest to rule the roost. Who will this champion be? Well, find out from the 11th of November at 4 p.m. That will be a Monday. Make sure that you tune in. Circle the date because you cannot miss it. Now, note this. If you want to make inquiries or find a way to sponsor for that matter, you could call or WhatsApp the number 0805-581-5844. That is 0805-581-5844. I Beg to Differ is still the tournament of champions because this is where champions are minted. Now, note this, ladies and gentlemen, we are still in the business of giving away money. One Play is still in the business of touching lives. Make sure that you are not told that it is going down, ladies and gentlemen. Star 347, star 880, star 3 hash. That is the code that is standing between you and your share of over 150k today. Do not be told. Pick up your phone and dial that code. Or you could go to the website at www.oneplay.ng. Once you get there, make sure that you are clicking on Nigeria Info as your station. It's very, very important so that you do not miss what is due to you. Do this and of course sit back and wait. Of course, make sure your phone is charged and make sure that even so the phone is in good condition to receive a call, because that lucky call could be coming in at any time. Make sure you're above the age of 18, and in all you're doing, make sure you are playing responsibly. One Play is a registered trademark under Lasho Trading Services, licensed by the Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Commission. The whole point of me telling you this is for you to know that we are legit.
It's not just the news or information.
It is more than you ask for.
What we ask is, when Lagos State says this organization is meant to help us out, and the people working there are not helping us out. You have a situation where people say it's normal that if your husband doesn't beat you, then he doesn't love you.
Where madness seems to be normalized, you will become mad.
And more of the rush, you just can't stop.
It's the station for more talk. 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back to Danfo Conversations, right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Talk that matters to you.
When you marry, you don't cheat.
The most common drug that damages the liver is paracetamol, what we call acetaminophen. People think that paracetamol is just paracetamol. I can take paracetamol. No.
Do you know I've been monitoring elections since 1999? Rigging of elections takes place not at the polling unit, but at the collation center.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. Welcome back to Danfo Conversations, right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back to Danfo Conversations. Right, I'm asking, do you know anybody who has received the government's 25,000? Right, the government is saying 25,000 naira has been given to 25 million households. You see, when I'm now challenging you guys, when I'm saying we're not going to just complain, we're going to stay on topic. A lot of you can call, but I am grateful to those who are sending messages. So let me read your messages. Hello, Nigeria Info. Cash transfer from government is not voodoo. Anyone who has received should send evidence of credit alert. Why would I want the credit alert? Sorry, Mr. Okuneya from Festec. I do not want their credit alert. Their bank accounts, you see, this is my point. This is intrusion, asking for some. I am not asking you to prove it. I am going to respect your word. If you tell me you've received it, I am going to respect your word. If you say you know somebody that's received it, I am going to respect your word. If you say you have never received it, that is called respect. All right? This is not about interrogating the listeners or the citizens, whether they tell lies or whether they tell the truth. Because I do not believe anybody would lie about such. What I do know, though, is that many who receive these things do not say. Because the biggest, the most popular rhetoric in town is actually to complain about this government. And that is not to say there isn't a lot to complain about. But that is also to say there is an echo chamber of complaints that's deafening everybody to actually the things that are happening, although they are not enough. Are we clear on this? Let's talk. Hello? Hello?
Ogi of Africa.
Good afternoon, sir. What is your name and where are you calling from, sir?
Good afternoon. My name is Ireti Bakare.
Ireti Bakare.
We've spoken before.
Okay, yes. Hello, Ireti. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I just wanted to reiterate what you just mentioned, and that is the fact that because of their opposition to this government, there are a lot of people who are so desperate for this government to fail. It sounds crazy, but some people are desperate so that they can prove a point. Why would you, somebody said, I have received information from my people. Several of them have received this money. Some people are already abusing that person that he's lying without knowing what his facts are. Wherever the government has done well, why don't we just try and acknowledge where we have doubts, like what you are doing? Perfect journalism.
Thank you.
Ask questions.
Thank you.
Quite a lot of journalists too are in this boat. they keep criticizing morning till evening. It is becoming depressing sometimes to listen to some radio stations. You will think that nothing good is happening in this country. People in diaspora come and say, these things are not so bad here. They come to Nigeria and say things are not as bad as we hear. Because people are just hell-bent on talking the country down. Whether we like it or not, this government is going to come. It's going to go. Nigeria will remain what it is, Nigeria.
Thank you very much.
It is our duty, all of us, to at least, even where we criticize, let us propose, solutions.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
God bless you. Thank you, sir. Hello? Okay. You can go back. The lines are going. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Sister.
Good afternoon.
I'm back. It's Adeshawa.
Okay, Adeshawa, yes.
Okay, yes. I've gone through it. And it is the National Cash Transfer Program.
That's the one. Yes.
Good. Now, on it, this thing the criteria is that the family needs to be on the list of National Social Register.
That's right. Yes, correct.
Then you must have a child younger than 18.
Yes.
You must live in a place where people have no much money. Now, when I click on this thing, when I was filling it, when I wasn't on the list of this thing, they said I'm not qualified. So that means the money that they are transferring is not this one. That's what I'm trying to say.
I hear you.
It was that last one.
Yes. So, Adeshawa, let me just... I understand, my love. So, what I want to understand is, this is the one I've got to thank you. Honestly, I really do appreciate, and I know you live in Ikorodu. Yes. If you are able to come here, I will leave a book for you, which is called Lagos, the City of Imagination. I believe you will enjoy it. It's a history on Lagos. And here's the thing. What I want to ask is, so you said you found the site. Say the name of the site again, please.
It is called National Cash Transfer Program.
Right, the National Cash NASCO, right, the National Cash Transfer Program. And you said the conditions are you've got to be what?
You must be on the list of the social register.
You must be on the social register, National Social Register.
One.
Okay.
You must have a child younger than 18 years.
Okay.
And you must live in a place where people don't have much money. That is, you must be living in a slum.
Right. You must be very, very poor, I guess.
Very, very poor.
Right. Okay. Which now explains why it's 25,000. Do you understand? Because somebody wrote and said, what is 25,000 going to do for me? Well, of course, you don't fall in the catchment of this 25,000 conditional tax transfer. Do you understand? And so now the question then becomes, those who are living in these very, very poor areas, like you rightly said, which are the ghettos and the swamps, how is government getting to them? We need to invest to the point. And how you get and Remi Tinubu, this is what you need to do. Lagos State, this is what you need to tell us. How are you getting to them? If indeed you have given them to 25 million Nigerians. That means we have 25 million Nigerians living in swamps or in ghettos. Right, Adeshawa? Yes, sir.
No, I don't think there is a reality in this. Because one, if somebody is so poor, living in the slum, on a good day, that person may not have access to internet. Right?
That's what I'm saying. How are you doing? That's my question exactly. How are they getting access to them? If they are claiming they've done 25 million, do you see? How are you accessing those 25 million people? Adeshawa, you are wonderful. I will try and leave a book here for you. And when you're in Lagos, you can pick it up from here, from our reception, all right?
No problem.
It's a wonderful book. Nobody, you won't find it anywhere else, I assure you.
Thank you so
it's
much.
called Lagos, the City of Imagination.
That is, you'll be the one that will make me to come to Nigeria for the second time.
Well, it's for good reason. But please keep an eye on this and be our reference. Be our reference for these things. Even the student loan, if any of your teachers, if their children have received it, please let us know. Okay?
I'll surely do.
All right, my love. Thank you very much. God bless you, Adeshawa. God bless you. Take care. Hello? Okay. Hello. Hello.
Hi, it's Silga.
Good afternoon, sir. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Good afternoon. Rapper Squeeze my name.
Rapper Chicky, go ahead.
Okay. Well, I want to ask one question. How do this money they are sharing, how do you get to people who have the need of it? Because I have so many vulnerable, living in acute poverty within this my area.
Did you? Okay, let me answer you. Let me answer you.
Of a square meter there.
Yeah, let me answer you. Let me answer you.
Okay.
I just deliberately gave Adeshewa the job to go and find out, and he found it out. It is called NASCO, okay? NASCO, NASSCO, which is conditional, what is it? Conditional tax, what is it? Read that site. The site, the handle, the website. Conditional, the website address, please, Zainab.
Okay.
Conditional cash transfer.
I hear you.
And at the
now,
top, that is
these people now that are
HTTPS, please.
Advanced poverty, they have time to be in this NASCO you are saying? How do they get access?
No, please go and read it. I am not a government representative, right?
Okay.
I am a journalist, and I am giving you the information. I asked somebody else, a listener like you.
I heard you. It's not. I don't even need the money. It's not.
No,
for
it's
me.
not for you.
Yeah,
it is for the people that you know.
What I'm saying, if government want to do something that we carry, the government for everyone, both the poor and the rich.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Okay.
No, it is not. This conditional tax.
They have people who are governing.
Okay, you know what? We need to stop having this argument, I'm afraid. This permit me to finish.
Everybody along.
Permit me to finish. 25,000 cash transfer is for the lower bottom of the pyramid, right? Government, permit me to finish. Permit me to finish. Government is carrying us along by actually announcing yesterday that they have given it to 25 million households. Now we are asking, where are those 25 million? Does anybody know them? Are you even now? I've pivoted to saying, are you one of those 25 million? Should you be collecting this money? This is where you should go to. I am not going to keep doing complaints on this show. It is absolutely exhausting to be doing complaints.
I call you. Let me put my point.
Go ahead.
We are over 200 and over 250 million. In this country, and we have a government that is controlling everyone, governing everybody. I mean, this sharing of money, always is a waste of economy. Sharing of naira and kobo. Let them do something infrastructures. I mean, like this electricity tariff that everybody are using it, both poor and rich. Everybody will benefit. They remove the tariff. Electricity tariff.
They've removed subsidy on electricity. That's what has happened.
Yeah, let them remove subsidy. I mean,
you want the subsidy back on electricity?
Because the money is too much. If you get this 25,000, maybe they bring
the people who would appreciate this 25,000. I can assure you, they're probably not paying electricity.
The person is living in a house, he's not living on that bridge. He's living in a house and he's paying for electricity. They come with estimated bill. And you don't even, the money is not enough to pay for the estimated bill.
Thank you.
So let them remove the tariff, build infrastructures that carry everybody along. I'm not in this idea of sharing naira and kobo, please.
Thank you.
And it's waste of
more conversation, more talk, more right after this.
Speak with courtesy and flesh, shine like a star. Sell yourself daily, show the world who you are. Your voice has the power, your words hold the key to unleash your greatness and fulfill all your dreams. Speak right, shine like a star. Speak right, show the world who you are.
Are you ready to be blown away by jaw-dropping performances, powerful speeches, and heartwarming presentations? Register now to attend the Distinguished Showcase and Awards ceremony happening live at the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry at Gidimbi, Lagos. Date 2nd November 2024. Time 11 a.m. Red carpet 10:30 a.m. For tickets, sponsorship, and partnership, please call 080-3884-7648.
Speak right, shine like a star. Speak right, show the world who you are.
This November, prepare for an epic clash of intellects. I Beg to Differ Secondary School Debate Competition is back. November the 11th, 2024, 32 of Lagos's brightest secondary school students will step up to the mic, where words become weapons and ideas ignite battles. From Monday, November the 11th at 4 p.m., they'll face off in fierce debates with only one goal: to be crowned the I Beg to Differ champion. Every round is a fight for glory, where one brilliant mind will rise above the rest. Who will be crowned the champion of thought? The ultimate showdown of wit, wisdom, and will is about to begin. I Beg to Differ Secondary School Debate Competition Season 8 commences Monday, November the 11th at 4 p.m. For sponsorship, please call or WhatsApp 0805-581-5844. I Beg to Differ is proudly supported by Card Center Nigeria Limited, Obi Wizzy, and Lucas Green Fashion House.
99.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
Good afternoon and welcome back to Danfo Conversations. Let me start reading your messages. I have 3 minutes before the news. Benson from Abule Egba said, transferring cash to people is never the solution. It's a sign of abusive leadership. The money should be used to refurbish the failed refineries so that fuel can be refined and be cheaper for people to afford. But you're projecting your need. You see, that's the thing. We all keep thinking that our needs are the same. The people whom that 25,000 is going to make a difference to their life are not the people that's asking for refineries. In fact, they probably couldn't care if the refineries. These are the kind of people who can't even find 1,000 naira to eat in a day, right? So much as I hear you, stop projecting you onto them. Right, what have I got? Oh, stop sharing me videos. I can't open videos. Good afternoon. There are a million reasons to criticize this government. No one should preach to us not to be criticizing Jukes and Kodo. I'm not telling you not to be criticizing. I'm saying to you, when you call my show, stay on topic if you like. Criticize every day. Criticize for the rest of your life. Criticize for the 8 years. Criticize for the next 50 years. I don't care. I criticize. Criticize is different from just complaining for the sake of it, especially when the topic is about actually interrogating what this government said, what they announced. The problem is people get so comfortable just saying without actually hearing. Right, I've got to go. Cecil Gay, even the lady that told Sharif that she was paid couldn't remember the date she received the money. She was guessing. The money is subtle vote buying in advance towards 2027. That's Vincent from Badagry. Okay, perhaps they know her and they're going to ask her to vote. I don't know. I can't guess. But what I do know is they said they've given 25,000 to 25 million Nigerians, 5 million households. Am I going now? 30 seconds. Okay, let me see if I can read any more of your message. Okay, hold on. LOCCO Gay. I've seen who received the 25K. That woman said the form they filled in is at the Bugan. Those teachers, are they poor scammers? are working for Tinubu. I'll be right back. After this, that was the first message that made me laugh.
Take charge of what you hear and when to listen.
All at your convenience. It's there on our mobile app and website.
Download the mobile app on iOS and Play Store or visit www.nigeriainfo.fm.
99.3. Let's talk.
The news update on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info Lagos. You are listening to the news headlines this hour. The Dangote Petroleum Refinery says it is misleading to suggest that petroleum marketers are experiencing difficulties loading refined products from its refinery. Meanwhile, the National Economic Council has advised the federal government to withdraw the tax reform bill currently before the National Assembly. The presidency has clarified that the tax reform bill before the National Assembly isn't targeted at the 19 northern states, while the NEC has directed the Ministry of Water Resources and Sanitation to commence a comprehensive integrity review of the state of waterways and dams across the Federation to help mitigate the impact of flooding. The federal government has established a state-of-the-art observation room to monitor the Third Mainland Bridge and its surrounding areas, while the FCCPC has issued a stern warning to banks in Nigeria. The Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ogala, says Nigeria has a huge potential in the blue economy, and at least 158 people have died in Spain's worst flooding disaster in generations as rescuers battle odds to find survivors. While social media personality Okuneye Idris, popularly known as Bobrisky, was removed from an Amsterdam-bound KLM flight and detained by immigration officers late on Thursday night while attempting to leave the country. And gospel artist Uche Wanyocha has launched her debut EP titled Refined. Those are the headlines. You are listening to Danfo Conversations with Ireti Bakare-Yusuf on 99.3 Nigeria Info, and I am Yvonne Ohaifo. Good afternoon to you, Lagos.
If a leader is not informed, it's bound to be deformed.
So many organizations don't even have a workplace sexual harassment procedure or reporting channel. So if there's no place to even report, how do I even report these issues?
AstraZeneca and Moderna vaccines cannot be mixed.
You cannot say bring that one too.
I cannot say bring that one to make I just manage them. No.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's.
Welcome back to Danfo Conversations, right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back to Danfo Conversations. Yes, I have a message here. You can call 0201-277-0993, female 0201-465-7190, WhatsApp 0809-597-5805. Okay, let's talk. Hello?
This is testimony.
I beg your pardon. Can you please stop? Stop.
Go around.
No.
I support
What? I don't understand a word. We are not. Can you cut that off? You see, Koboko, at some point, you're either going to call and be civil. You are not going to call and talk at. This has been tolerated for too long. I personally will no longer tolerate it. I am fond of you, but you've got to actually calm down and talk with or talk to, not talk at. I have no idea what you were saying there. All I said was, and you went into one. No, I am not that person. Enough is enough. Right, let me read the message from Maxwell Uzolua. Maxwell, where are you? Maxwell said from Ojota, she said, okay, you see this government is the worst when it comes to propaganda. This cash transfer they are doing is another level of bribed, giving to the poor of the poor who they can easily manipulate during elections. The money is in preparation for 2027. That is why this government is adamant and suffering Nigerians. What do you mean by adamant? Adamant. Okay, I think that's probably the word, but you mean this is why this government is suffering Nigerians. This Tinubu government is a scammer. Okay, what have I got here? Okay, I've read that. Right, let's talk. Hello. Hello.
Hello, Sisi.
Good afternoon, okay? My love. Good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Thank you for bringing this topic. I call in the morning. I call Sheriff. I've been calling.
Okay.
See, Nigeria Info is the only real thing that happened to somebody's life. Because last week, they gave me money. I paid for my child hostel, which I thanked them. But this student loan of a thing, I don't know if it's real because My child
Who
has
gave you
applied
money? Sorry, my dear. Sorry, what's your name?
Nigeria Info. I thank you people, those couple.
Oh, okay,
I paid
okay,
for my child hostel.
Okay.
So I thank you. But this student loan, I've been complaining because my child applied since August 31st. Up till today, she's been checking this thing every day. They've collected all her documents, all the details. She has not seen anything.
Okay.
Even I told her that she should call friends, her friends that applied. If you see anybody that he said nobody has received it.
Okay.
So you now talk of this 25,000. I'm a visual impaired woman. One time on the 2001, they told all of us that we should go to Alausa for registration. Then they will be paying us money. I went there. I transport myself there. It wasn't easy. I spent a whole day from morning till now. They collected my BVN, everything about me. Up till now, I've not collected anything. I even asked our colleagues, blind people, say, have you collected any money? They say they've not seen.
Is there a blind association of Nigeria?
Yes.
I know there is. I know the Braille Association because I volunteered for them for a couple of years. But I'm asking if there's actually a bigger organization for the blind, because this says you must be on the register, right? You must be on the national... what is it? The National
Association of the Blind. Yes, I belong to them.
You belong to them. So the National Association. Who is the leader of the National Association of the Blind? You must be on the government, whatever register. I can't remember the name of the register now. So who is the head of the National Association of the Blind? Because obviously you can't be expected to necessarily complete that. The register, because they need to make sure all their members is actually on this government register. Do you understand, ma?
I registered with them. I used to pay dues with them.
With the national, what is their name? What is the name of the head of the National Association of the Blind?
The National Association of the Blind, Lagos chapter.
What is the name? But what is the name of the chairman or the CEO or whatever? Does it have a leader?
We have a leader. We have a chairman.
What is the name of the chairman, please?
Please, I cannot remember you. But when I remember, I will call you.
Okay.
And tell you
because what I want to do, honestly, this is a truth fact-finding mission. Thank you so much.
I feel the form.
I also
21. I spent a whole day from morning till 6 p.m. I filled the form and I've never gotten any 10 kobo in my account. They collect even people. There were people that has vision that collected our BVN, every document, NIN from us. So I left 6 p.m. that day. From Alausa, I did not. From up to today, I've not gotten anything.
Okay.
My only concern is this: that they should not use that same thing to do this student loan, because as we that official,
you know what I'm going to do next week? Friday. Next week, Friday. I'm going. Yes. Please have your daughter on standby. Zena, please remind me. I am going to do a call. My Danfo conversations will be purely on student loan. I hope some bigger story doesn't happen before then. So your daughter and her friends and all of them can call. Thank you so much, ma.
Because this is the only hope for us.
Thank you very much, ma.
I will be very grateful.
Thank you very much, ma. David is here. David, right? You got some good news?
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye-bye, ma.
.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for the right path to study, live, or work abroad without losing your funds to, very, very unscrupulous travel agents, we know the scene is full of them, or you're just looking for a way to get funds to move abroad, then the answer to all your questions is here now. I'm talking about the Premium Jackpot Seminar with Uzo Dudoba of Wazobia FM. Gain invaluable insights, travel loans, learn proven strategies, get insider tips, network with industry leaders, have one-on-one discussions with travel experts who are, very, very seasoned, and, take the very, very next step towards achieving your travel goals. Now, the date for the seminar is Saturday, the 9th of November, 2024. Time 12 noon prompt. Make sure you are there on time. Now, the venue, in fact, is the Creative Hub Hall at Diniro Ogunsoya Shopping Mall, Surulere, Lagos. The access fee here is 10,000 naira per head. And for seat reservations and further inquiries, please call the number 0802 383 1303. That is 0802 383 1303. I'll take that once more. 0802 383 1303. Hurry and secure your seats because they are filling up like that. This event is powered by Strong Voice Media and proudly supported by Wazobia FM, Cool FM, and Nigeria Info. Please note in all that you're doing, this is not a seminar to get you a visa. This is a seminar to get you on the path to getting a visa. So make sure you take that into account as you are coming. We hope to see you there.
Information is key.
It is power.
Information rules the world.
Get informed.
Stay informed. Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Welcome back to Danfo Conversations. Right, we're almost done. I want to read out your messages. What have I got there? Hi, Cecile Gay. As for me and my household, we have never, and that is in bold, gotten any pin from the federal government. The only platform I got money from was OSOPADEC when I was in 200 and 300 level. Then from Nigeria Info via 1 minute game show. Also Fat_G gave me Cubana whiskey and skirts. Blended brandy with 20k from one play. Nigeria Info is my daily vibe from 2014 till date. No Nigeria Info, no Nigeria. That's from Eben Praise from Unilag. Thank you very much for that. What have I got here? I have. Good afternoon. I want to remain anonymous. I have received the 25k maybe 2 times now. And you know what's interesting? This person also sent proof. It says, let me read it to you. All you doubting Thomases, please be advised that you have received a payment into your account through remitter. Details of the transaction are as follows. Amount 25,000. Transaction reference description. Renewed hope conditional cash transfer. September 2024. For inquiries and issue escalation, please send a mail to support@remitter.net. You can also call 2341-636-7000 for further attention. You know what? I cannot thank you enough. I'm going to try and go back. How do I go back to this WhatsApp? Oh, Lord, what have I done? But okay, this, right? Okay. Oh, it's not happening. I wanted to go back and finish reading the message. It's not happening. Okay, I think it's here now. What? Okay, it's downloading. Okay, I don't know who you are, and I really don't mind you being anonymous because it's really nobody's business. But I thank you so much for confirming that you've received it twice. Now, write back to me quickly, please. Did you apply through the site, the NASCO site, NASSCO? And just kind of give us an idea what your situation is. You know, I don't want you to give any any information, any personal information. Just kind of say, whether you're a petty trades person, whether you live in Ilekpako or you live in a ghetto or whatever, and which area, just give us an idea. Because it's text, nobody will hear your voice. So remain anonymous, but please send me that information. What have I got here? Hello, Cecil. Giving 25k to 25 million Nigerians is APC's business and way of doing things. Can the 25 million people, the next step should be with their data? They now have NIN records. Create health insurance card for them to access health care at government hospitals. Get them and their children access to schools up to SS3. Card to access rail, BRT, and airline discount for transportation. My son is accessing free education in Accra and is now in SH3. I enjoy appreciable NHIS discount, so no need to look for 25,000 from APC. Not money, but accessible social services, Sisioge. Chris, usually from Accra, but currently in Lekki. Oh, Chris, it's so beautiful to hear from you, because here's what I'm going to say. You are 100% right, but you're also missing something. States are giving free education in Lagos State, right? Also in Anambra State, because I know that, what's the name of the governor that just left? Anambra State. So, I mean, in Edo State, Soludo and other governors, okay, they're doing that, right? Also, you have forgotten that Lagos State BRT, they have the Lagos State card where you can get some sort of discount. Now, have you forgotten that I told you that giving birth in Lagos is free? There is an NHIS in Lagos State, and I imagine there's also such things in other states as well. How do I know? Because I've had to get it for people that I know. Let's quickly talk. I'm going to give you 30 seconds each. Let's quickly talk, as many as possible. Hello.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Ambrose.
Yes.
Number one, Adeshewa is a lady. It's a she.
How do you know that? Did she say no? Hold on.
She's a regular caller on this station. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not because I want to defame her.
No. I'm just asking. So you might need to calm down. Right. Go on. Don't say her voice is masculine. I mistook her for a man. Go ahead.
Okay. Then two, the person who told you that whether he or she has received 25,000 twice, is that not fraud?
Why is it fraud?
It's supposed to be.
No, it's not supposed to be once. That is the thing. No.
In a month.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Oh, well, we don't know, but because it was text, I'm not going to presume that person is doing fraud. Sorry.
The issue of social registration. Is it the person in a slum that will go and register? People who cannot read and write.
Well, just because somebody lives in a slum doesn't mean they can't read and write. Living in a slum is no, it isn't. No, it doesn't. I'm sorry. And there are lots of people who live in ghettos who are actually working.
Somebody who is educated
cannot
go and live in
actually, they do. You are so wrong because of the cost of accommodation in Nigeria and in Lagos in particular. Lots of people do.
Okay. But what I'm saying is this. All of these things that we're talking about, you are playing your job, you are doing your duty, and I appreciate it. But that does not mean that we don't have our brains to think properly.
Of course you do. Otherwise, I wouldn't be asking the question.
And then the way we are thinking is that
Sir, I need you to quickly hurry up because we're almost closing the show.
You cannot go and live in a slum, and then you are telling me that you are educated. Education is cleanliness now. Even if you say you want to, you may not have money, but you can't go and live in
at this point, I can't even let you do that anymore. You cannot continue to say this. Sorry, this call ends. Let me tell you all, if you dare think that those who live in the ghettos are because they're uneducated, then you are sorely mistaken. Sorely mistaken. There are many hairdressers who are educated. There are many artisans who are educated. Heck, I employed. There is a ghetto. There are many ghettos in this VI. I employed a young man who is educated, And he and his mom have always lived in the ghetto because they could not afford to move out of there. Excuse you? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Living in a ghetto in Lagos, and I'm going to stick to Lagos because it's Lagos that I know, is not about not having education. It's about the cost of accommodation. My God, I don't even have time to do this. Let me see. What have I got here? LOCCOG, you are into investigative journalism that works with evidence. The government said they have transferred money to the poorest Nigerians. Your first step is to ascertain oral evidence from Nigeria, which is what you are currently doing. Your second step is to be able to get financial evidence to back up oral evidence. She sent the letter and the alert. Stop yourself. It is not everybody that is against the failure of this government. I'm not saying there is. I'm not saying you all are. What I'm saying is we are going to actually pivot. Evidence helps to de-escalate propaganda in every government. I really love what the other person just did because she or he sent evidence. Mr. Okuneye, there you go, Mr. Okuneye. Thank you very much. She did. And that's what we've been asking for. But many don't like you to ask them. Not twice in a month, please. 2 different months. You see, God bless you. God bless you. Evidence of it here has this person, I don't know whether it's male or female, has deleted it. But thank you. The person said not twice in a month, please. 2 different months, because you're supposed to get it. I think it's every month. You know what? My Danfo will continue to go where it needs to go, whether all of you like it or not. The person that said 25K was sent twice can write good English and stay in mood area. Now, wow, I have no idea what you're talking about. Those of you who resent others who get it, tough. There are millions of educated people living in ghettos. I am one of them, anonymous. Thank you. What are you talking about? Stop this. Gosh, you people need to stop this. Stop projecting yourself onto people. There is a level of ignorance that I cannot actually tolerate. Yes, and if you don't like me, you don't like me. It's okay. I'm not here to be liked. Right? I've got a message, or do I answer the call? How long have I got, Zainab? 1 minute. Oh, Lord. Zainab is not nice. Let me quickly read this. Good afternoon. Okay, someone willingly leave a house in VGC to go stay in a thorn. These are the issues. And Nigerians are educated but not intelligent. Derek Titus from Ajigle. Thank you very much. Quickly, let me answer one call. 30 seconds. Be quick. Hello.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Quickly, before she.
My name is Masud. Sorry, I just take it short. You see, Nigeria has to, take patience. Any government in this country today is a business. You understand? These people came in and they spend a lot of money. They have to make that money. You understand? So we have to cool down for them to do whatever they want to do. But let these people do. Let the people now start thinking what
they want to do. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, myself. Can I sneak in one more? If you call now, I can sneak it in quickly because I want to sneak you in. You're not calling. You're calling quickly. 30 seconds. Hello.
Okay, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Quickly.
This is Danfo calling.
Quickly.
So we that have only one leg, that easy crutches work. Why they don't give us? Is it only for which for? As we disability people.
Okay, sir.
So they are just lying for us.
Okay. Well, okay, sir. Clearly they're not lying because somebody sent a message. Good afternoon, CCOK Lake Lagos. I once worked with Government Lagos State Bureau of Stats. One of the major problems we have in this country is data. Please help me tell that man. A lot of people are living in the slum, even ghetto at Ajegunle, Ajelogo, Makoko, Oba, Okwaba. And they are well educated. Yomi from Muriokola. Thank you, Yomi. Look, people, I'm going to continue to do this because this Danfo is not going to get stuck because petrol prices is going up. We are going to continue to pivot. And if you like, vote them out in 2027. But if you think I'm going to be here to actually do complaints every week, no. We've just found out today that somebody who sent evidence has received it twice over 2 months. Go to NASCO, NASSCO. I'll be back on that for conversations. We are talking Israel, religion, and peace. Be well. Bye-bye.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
Cool things you can't have.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.